Yes! Yes! Final Destination 2.
Valet Air Flight 180 exploded and crashed of tonight's guest. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Okay, so we have this shot of a, looked like a letter opener pointing at a girl's eye. So I'm going to assume that we're getting maybe some foreshadowing on how that particular character is going to die, or a character. And now we have Buzz's tarantula crawling around.
Yeah, but you should be more open-minded.
Is that the coroner's voice? It sounded like the voice of the coroner from the first one.
Can we go get the guys? I'm getting horny.
Looks like we've got brand new characters. I don't know if everybody in the first movie was supposed to have died at the end.
I know, shouldn't we help your mom? Oh, good one, man. Yeah.
Does John Bender know you raid his wardrobe?
You're not getting any of my weed, man. Nothing. Whatever.
These characters are already so disposable. I'm loving it. Doesn't that button interface just take you back? Does anybody in this franchise listen to good music?
I mean it, take care of it, okay?
It's the girl from Rat Race. Wait, is she smoking weed too?
Kimberly, the car is gonna be fine. Your dad's
Okay,
gonna
so
be
they're
fine.
setting up a dynamic between these two characters. One is kind of a worrywart. The other one is like her cooler friend telling her, you know, stop worrying so much. Live it up. And then we've got a pregnant woman. Oh, you're buckling up. So this guy's doing coke. What is happening? Cops start shooting up heroin.
What? You want a seatbelt? You know, bust me, bitch.
This is some Mammoth level dialogue here. Oh, don't you hate it when that happens? Shit. Don't you hate it when that happens? Jesus Christ. Oh. What? This is like in Calvin and Hobbes when Calvin plays with his trucks. Oh no, not the water bottle! Who's this? Oh no, not the bully from Snow Day! Oh, so the truck was lined with like 200 pounds of C4, apparently. Oh, that was a cool effect.
Easy, Kimmy.
They pulled the same trick twice, and I've got to be honest, I fell for it. I fell for it again. I thought that was real. Who chants pile up?
These people are the luckiest sons of bitches on the planet.
What?
Get this guy, Evan Lewis. Yesterday, the kid wins the lotto. Today, some loony bitch blocks traffic and avoids the worst pileup in years. I should be so damn unlucky.
I've never seen someone so angry at the news of the avoidance of a horrific accident.
I know you've gone over all this with Detective Subi.
Subi.
Surely you must have read about the kid who had a dream about a plane blowing up. Yeah, but did you hear what happened after? Everything seems cool. But then all the survivors start to die.
What Key and Peele sketch did this guy walk out of?
Until they were all dead.
I don't know why we're even here.
Nor do I.
Kimberly!
Kimberly. Yeah, I know when I win the lottery, first thing I'm going to do is celebrate by eating frozen mozzarella sticks. Shit, I'm lucky. You're lucky because your apartment just exploded? Oh! Yes! Yes, we're getting gorier. The series is getting gorier and I am loving it. I am on board for more gore. I'm going on record as being pro-gore. Okay, so what was his name? Whatever that guy's name was from the first movie, he was crushed by that sign. Ugh. Yeah. We're connecting the lore. We're bridging the worlds. Wait, what? Alex was killed by a falling brick? Forensic specialists later traced that brick back to a brownstone owned by a McAllister family. I see a bad moon rising.
Come in.
I see a bad book being read. Now Stephen King is being referenced. Does this mean that this film takes place in the Northeast, Maine? Okay, so we're keeping with the motif of characters having creepy dolls in their bedrooms. I know when I was a young 18-year-old girl, I was filling my room with creepy clown marionettes that I could wake up to at 2 a.m. with its shadows stretched across your bed frame like the icy hand of death itself. So are we getting Clear in this movie? Clear. God, even her name is Pick Me. We're going to the asylum. This is going to be like Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Of course, in Nightmare on Elm Street 3, they brought Nancy back, but she was actually the psychiatrist, not the patient. So Clear's becoming an agoraphobic who's afraid of any possible thing that might kill her. Don't trust the bee in room 109.
Backwards.
Backward. They're dying backwards. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
Clear.
It's giving Final Girl energy. Oh, they're playing a Muzak version of Rocky Mountain High in the background. No. They survived? Oh. Yes! Yes! I love when children get crushed. I love when children get crushed. Universal Horror Nights.
It's still fresh.
Look, we drove a long way to get here, so if you happen to know how to stop death, it'd be really great if you told us. But Alex and I cheated.
Oh, no.
The design is
Such fire in you now. Just before
Jesus Christ, that's the worst thing in the movie. Stop. It's like an alligator.
But the introduction of life that was not meant to be.
a brand new soul that was never part of Death's design.
It throws the whole list out of whack, and we start over with a clean slate.
So many assumptions.
What else could it mean? We have to find the pregnant lady's number.
Yeah, what else could it mean?
There could be thousands of white vans in the state.
They're trying a little too hard to make Clear into an hashtag iconic final girl boss bitch. It's not like she outwitted Death in the first movie through means of her own. She literally just got saved by Alex. Hey, did you know this character does coke?
Is that dog shit, dude? Oh, you got something on it. Let me do it.
The fuck was this scene?
Seen that coming.
How could you possibly see that coming?
If Death is out to get you,
Is this one a dark comedy?
There's nothing left for me. If it is my time to go and be in heaven with my family, I can accept that.
What was the point of that? is like that scene in Jurassic World where they randomly torture that one woman. Why did they give the worst, most painful death to the poor grieving mother who lost her son and husband? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on with this movie? And now we've got a dude holding a gun Crip style.
What's wrong? You hear me, Oprah?
You hear me, Oprah? Is that what he said? Hey, this is like that episode of Lost where Michael tried to shoot himself, and the island wouldn't let him die.
The teacher I replaced, her name was Val Luton. She was from Mount Abrams. She died in an explosion.
Wait a minute. Who are these people?
People who got off of Flight 180.
So Alex got killed off screen by a brick. It's more disrespectful than what they did to Newton Hicks.
Yes, that's why death is working backwards. It's tying up all the loose ends.
Ooh. I see. Wait, so them being alive is connected to the fact that Flight 180 was supposed to crash. The highway crash was Death's big way of tying up all the loose ends at once, but then that got reversed. It's like a double Uno reverse card. So now it's like inverted. I think that makes sense. Reminder to insert the SpongeBob audio file of the guy going, "My leg!" The kids will like that one. So since the pregnant woman was supposed to die, by giving birth to a child that was never supposed to be alive, it will sort of reset the game board in a way. That's the idea. Whether it will work.
And if I die, throw down my drugs and my porno. Anything that's gonna break my mom's heart.
That was bizarrely touching. That was genuinely the most human moment of this whole movie so far.
Could you be a little quieter with that thing, please?
Yeah, sure. I'll just put it on quiet mode.
That would be good.
Jesus.
Glory!
Got a big old Rube Goldberg machine starting to spin whir. Alright.
Dr. Clarkin, Code Blue, deliver room 6.
You know what? I'm just gonna wait outside because I'm really just kind of in the way here.
Don't you dare leave me!
Oh, those pregnant women. They sure don't take any shit when they're going into labor. Gotta find Dr. Kalarjian.
Kalarjian! Dr. Kalarjian!
Well, is it Kalarjian or Kalarjian?
Eugene.
Shit. Two for the price of one. This movie's cold.
Dr. Kalarjian. Blake. I have to die.
That's crazy.
This is sort of like... Have you ever seen The Abyss? James Cameron's The Abyss. This is like... I think she's gonna technically die, go into a state where she drowns and then she's medically dead, and then they'll have to resuscitate her and thereby sort of cheat the system, I guess. I guess this will sort of clear out Death's sort of cache file, like when you delete your cookies. They are gonna bring her back, right? Yeah, okay. Did they do it? Did they beat the system? Of course, one can never truly cheat death. You're straight up getting a happy ending here?
Thank you so much for inviting us.
It's our pleasure.
So how are you doing, Kim?
Who are these people?
Good.
Is this that farm that they were on?
Trust me.
So they invited these strangers who they briefly interacted with in a context of a horrific accident for dinner? What? That's fucking awesome. Wait. Was this a dark comedy? What the fuck was that ending? Okay, so that was Final Destination 2.0, the sequel. Not as good as the first. Not as good as the first. But it had some things going for it. The opening pileup lived up to my expectations. Awesome set piece. Overall, I liked how we were ramping up the gore. And, you know, plot-wise, they kind of did a little twist, a little variation on it. I mean, we actually have people who theoretically managed to cheat the system and survive this time around. At least I'm assuming. That seems what they're implying at the end there. All these characters ended up being connected in a way to the characters from the first movie. You know, there was some nice tying in. I think my main issue is that it's just the characters. The characters suck. Not that the characters in the first movie were good necessarily, but this time around they really felt just like the stoner, the career woman. This one felt trashier than the first one. This one felt, you know, more nudity, drugs. Felt like you were supposed to even care less about the characters than the first time around, that they were really just fodder. But that in itself is in the grand tradition of things like the Friday the 13th series, you know, where you're kind of feeling like you're just showing up for the kills. But if you had some characters that you really, you know, cared about, the plot, you'd be more invested in the storyline that's going on. You know, I'm rooting for this series. I'm rooting each one. I'm thinking this is going to be the really great one. So I think with 3, let's see how they round off the trilogy. Yeah, this series is trash, and I love it.